Good morning, it's Chantel with Brown and Sugar Talk, darlings. Today, I was like thinking about just yesterday and how I thought about like Nikki Giovanni and just like some of the stuff that she wrote. It was like one of the first poets I read, and I thought, this is my friend. Like it was like, oh my gosh, she is my friend. Um, She knows me in this world, on this campus where don't nobody else care. This one person knows me. And it's like she lived in a different place. Like, isn't she from, let me look up where she's from. I think she's from, I don't know where she's from. I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to get it wrong. The first time. So, yeah, it's like, I just thought, Knoxville, Tennessee. Knoxville, freaking Tennessee. You see what I'm saying? It's like this gorgeous woman, and then to see the pictures with the short fro, with the afro, even now to just see her glowing, it's like, yeah, I could not understand how this person understood me. It was just like, oh my God, like, are you serious? Like, this is some stuff I like. So here go one. She wanted to be a blade of grass amid the fields, but he wouldn't agree to be the dandelion. She wanted to be a robin singing through the leaves, but he refused to be her tree. She spun herself into a web and looking for a place to rest, turned to him, but he stood straight, declining to be her corner. She tried to be a book, but he wouldn't read. She turned herself into a bulb, but he wouldn't let her grow. She decided to become a woman, and though he still refused to be a man, she decided it was all right. Even that is like ripping and tearing and telling you that something about this culture is not right. And I'm telling you, people would take it back to so many different degrees of what love was and what it felt like. And that's exactly it. We have been in a situation where these men have started to think that what they're doing is not abuse, and that's abuse. If you don't want to be that corner, don't stand there like you need to be. Don't come here and love me. Don't put your hands on me. Don't touch me. Don't think about me. Don't give me your sweet words. Because if your intention was for me to stand alone in the first place, what good is that going to do? It's not going to do any good at all. Two different eras. And I was just looking at her writing like, I'm like she knew me. This woman, you took me to the library and didn't even know it. She took me to the library. Didn't even know that I had to be there. You put me there. Because it was like, that's the only friend I got right now. You the only one that can understand. It is like, it's so good. It's a morsel, and that's the whole thing too. It's like, that's what you look for. It's like just that genius. And that's her voice. That's what I was trying to tell that girl. That's that woman's voice. That was her. Her experience. How she felt with the sickle cell pumping through her blood. What she woke up to in the morning. No, she's not going to say it feels Kalubali lava superphagic. No, she going to say this shit hurt. My feet fucking hurt. She not going to say, no, I have a case of phallatiitis. She not about to say that shit. You see what I'm saying? It's like just her voice. She put me in a library. I ultimately got fired one day from trying to be honest. Trying to work in that motherfucker, but still, she put me in the library. So yeah, it's just like, man, oh my God. Don't look now. I'm fading away into the gray of my mornings or the blues of every night. Is it that my nails keep breaking or maybe the corn on my second little piggy? Things keep popping out on my face or of my life. It seems like no matter how I try to become more difficult to hold. How I try, I become more difficult to hold. I'm not an easy woman to want. They have asked the psychiatrists, psychologists, politicians, and social workers what this decade will be known for. There is no doubt it is loneliness. You see? Because people will make you feel like you're difficult because you have opinions, because you can speak, because you can voice your opinion. And even in times where they think that you can't and you still voice your opinion, people will make it feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, to me, that's a form of manipulation. It's this world making her feel as if she wasn't enough, or that she had to change in some kind of way to become something they were. And the whole time she knows that her essence in its wholeness and its fullness is the greatest thing that God has ever given a grace to her. You see what I'm saying? And it's like that, like when cotton candy, when you know the water hit, when it hit your mouth, it just dissolve away. I also thought about how delicate it is. How delicate it is. How delicate we are in this world that continues to like treat us like we can be mashed, pulled, taken apart, broken, you see what I'm saying? It's like so many ways that these people actually think that that's how we supposed to survive. Like it's still an experiment or something. That wasn't enough for your ancestors, was it? That 400 years wasn't enough. Now we still got to find another way to make sure that we recognize that you are not delicate, that you are not a delicacy. With all in factuality, we are. We are a minority. That alone makes us worth more than anything else. Not only that, we creative. We think outside the box. We innovative. All the fucking time. Whether we want to be or not. Whether we think we are or not. And yet and still you don't recognize how delicate we are. The culture is beautiful. That it's so gorgeous. You have to rob us. You have to take everything from us. From what? From Marie Antoinette, whatever her name was, when she took the bustle, made the back part of the dresses with the booty, because she went to Africa. You know, she want a booty too. Y'all see what I'm saying? Then you don't know how to clean yourselves with lice and all these different things. But we over in Africa in water, and you got to still come. Take us from that and take us from the water that we knew too. From the earth that we knew. We don't know the lies you told or what you said or how you did that or whatever, how your ancestors played the game. All we know is now we being played for something. So delicate. So delicate. Like you got to think about how it just spins into art. The way it's even made. Oh my God, it's so pretty to see the cotton candy being made. But I'm telling you, once that water hit it, it's over. It's over. And I like the way she says she's not easy to hold. That's not easy to hold. That's something you got to cherish. You got to wrap it up in plastic. You got to hang it on the shelf. You see what I'm saying? It's there. If you squeeze it, it'll have a new form. All these different things. I ate it up. I ate it up. I'm just like, this woman, I don't know, I'm just finding them now, but this woman, look at this, and look at her smile. Oh my God, that's it. Like, it's like, it was the realness of it all, just like how it was real. You know, it's just like, it was just something, like I said, it's just like, that's my friend. Like, you know, we done went through this together. It's like, but she is this person. It's still the climate. That's the sad part. The saddest part of all this stuff that I read and I see, or the stories that I heard, is that the climate is still the same. It's not changing. But everybody is out here saying that we matter. But even in a community, you are not changing. You're not waking up this morning saying, no, today I will not treat these women as if they're hoes. No, today I would not call this girl a bitch and she ain't done nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all still the same fucking way. We still going to the same fucking tree and getting the same goddamn apple. And that motherfucker that grew in a different kind of soil. The seed's been replanted over somewhere in a different kind of land and every fucking thing. And y'all still doing the same dumb shit. It's ridiculous to me. That's why. It's like the history we read. We don't know it. Like we don't delve or delve into it or just eat it up like it's supposed to. Instead, we still worried about getting status through a community that does not even give not two fucks about us. I don't know. It's something tangible about being an artist. Like knowing how somebody creates something and how it's made and how much it costs for them to make it. And how much it was worth. Because sometimes the hands that make it, they already don't care about you. Or the money that was put into getting it made. Even to pay the hands that made it, still don't care about you. They got so many opinions about how you have destroyed the world, how you haven't put anything into it, how you have, and they doing the same thing, right? And we'll go out here and actually cut a bitch, rob a store, commit a whole crime just so you can feel some kind of status or feeling about, I don't know, like you don't want to miss out. And it's really nothing you missing out on. It's not a thing that you're missing out on. I was just looking at this little story or whatever that was on Instagram. And the girl was like going into the trunk of the car. And she just laughing at her friends like, yeah, we ain't paying for this shit. That's the, oh my God. That's the Birkin bag. Because if that's your real friend, and as soon as they got her, as soon as she got a chance, she got her ass out that trunk. You know what I'm saying? Even though she went in there, she got her ass out the trunk. Because she love her. That's her friend. That's the time that they spending together. Those are memories. That's joy. Remember when we broke into you see what I'm saying? And it's not that they took anything or did anything. I mean, for real, how wrong is that not to want to pay or not have the money, especially being that age? Sometimes the check just ain't long enough. And for them to have just like that, oh my God, that's the Birkin bag. You know, going to the Goodwill and y'all making some shorts, the little blue jean shorts y'all wear out of the shit that y'all done got for $3. Or trying to teach each other how to get the fucking smell out of the shit that you done got from this Goodwill. Sitting around laughing and talking about a dumbass boy and making sure that your girl don't fall for that. Or even looking at your girl that fall in love all the time and just watching her with her and being there for her with all the shit she go through with those dumbass boys that she so longingly wants to be with. You know what I'm saying? The mind of a heterosexual. That's all they are. That's the mind of a heterosexual. You cannot stop me from wanting to be with a man. You see what I'm saying? As much sense as I got, I'm always that one with the dumbass man. Because I'm a true, it's like, that's just how we are. That's what we want. We want that love. We want the family. We want the house. We want the car. We want everything. Whether we admit to it or not. At first, I didn't want it. I was like, fuck that. Ain't no motherfucker finna have me hurled up in no goddamn house doing, and then I found out I enjoyed all that shit that I kept trying to deny. So when you see those characters, straight heterosexuals, you know. So I'm just saying, like, it's just, I don't know. It's horrible that we have to go back and look at these different things and see that it's just no change. And then it is some change. Some people get lucky. They do. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. But what I'm saying at the end all be all, I'm happy that this woman graced any part of my life. And I got a chance to read anything that she wrote. Because I think it's downright beautiful. And I'm pretty sure she gets so many accolades for it and all these different things. But yeah, you were one of the people I needed when I didn't have anybody else. So anyway, it's Shantae Brown Sugar Talk telling you, please read some Nikki Giovanni. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful spirit. It is real. It is, what else? Relatable. That's what I'm saying. It's not somebody telling you you shouldn't have had sex with that man. She not saying that. You see, because sometimes that's too much too. Everybody ain't all you. You know, maybe you asexual. You know what I'm saying? I mean, for real, I have to breathe them, honey. I gotta breathe the man. As much sense as I got. You know, so yeah, that's it. It's just, yeah. I say read it. Read it. Take care of you. And it's a good way to take care of you. Just knowing that it was a human being out there that understood everything that you were going through. As a woman, as a politician, as an activist, as anything that you wanted to be, this person actually wrote and understood you way before you could understand yourself. Have a good day.